Let's go. Once per stage, a lucky shop tailored to your trades can appear. You finished 8th place. Are you subscribed? But why 8th place? Okay, that's pretty funny. Have a... No, it's Korean, right? I have a Korean AI copy. That's funny. Okay, so I took, what did I take? One Ring Trainer into Anima Squad emblem, so yeah. I wonder what I'm gonna play, guys.
Future is riding on Anima Squad shoulders.
Actually, you can post it on the Duck Discord. Consider it a compliment, Lynn. I mean, as an artist, you have to be used to artwork being stolen. 30 gold to 1 is the Goblin Dream, yes. I mean, it's 32 gold, even. Yeah, I feel like rushing level, like all I need is one spatula or one Anima Squad emblem somehow, and yeah, this game is pretty much over. Because I have so much money that rushing 9 is no problem. I already have the dummy with the emblem. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I feel like the dummies are kind of bad in this encounter though, because you will always... So the way the encounter works is that it checks the traits on the left side of your board and it gives you units based on those traits. Now, because the dummy always gives me Bastion, the shop will include or can include Bastion units. And this is not always something you want, so I feel like this is just something to keep in mind, that Wandering Trainer augments might be bad in this encounter. How do you feel about the mana trade set compared to Visionaries? I'm okay with it. I didn't care that much for Visionaries, to be honest. Why not 40 gold? Honestly, first of all, I'm not that much of a loot goblin, and second of all, I really want to collect all my Anima Squad units while I'm rushing to level 9. Okay, that's the first hack, and you can see... So, as you can see, so I got Seraphine, Silas, and I also got a Skarner. Now, the reason why I got Skarner is because I had Silas on the board, and Silas is 50% Vanguard. So, one of the traits on the left side ended up rolling the shop. That's why I got the Skarner. If I had only played Seraphine... Wait, Seraphine is techie, right? Is there any other techie units on tier 1 or tier 2? Probably. There's a lot of techie units. But yeah, I could have also gotten a bunch of techie units because of Seraphine. But then again, techie can also roll Seraphine if it's tier 1, so yeah. It's not that big of a... Not that big of a deal. I think everybody gets the hack at the same time, but I'm not sure. I think they get it at the same time, but I'm not 100%. Like, this hack happens once per stage. I mean, first of all, the champion pool still gets respected. So if the champion pool doesn't allow for 3-star tier 5, then you won't get them. And I think the way it works is that the tiers roll first. So if the shop rolls tier 1, then it tries to match a tier 1 unit based on the traits that you have. I think I remember testing this encounter in 9.5, and if there's no viable choice, I think it gives you random choices, if I remember this. So like if you create a scenario where there's no viable options, I think it defaults to random. Oh, let me explain what I'm doing right here. So right now I'm looking for units that I can use to abuse the encounter, and the answer might be Shaco, because I mean, well, you do contest Mundo on the Slayer side, but there's no, at least there's no Syndicate contest with Shaco. I think there was a different unit. There was like one unit that was perfect. I don't remember which one though. I mean, maybe if you only play a single, I don't know. I'll have to research this a bit. But there might be some units that you can use to abuse the system, to force the shop into like something like Zek, you know. If you only have one Zek on your board and nothing else, I wonder if I mean, well, the way it would work on level 7 would be that I don't think you're gonna get Zek, right? Because it would have to roll legendary first, and if it rolls legendary it would give you Zek, but it wouldn't change a tier 1 shop into a tier 5 shop just because you only have one Zek on your board. I don't think it works like that. But yeah, this encounter will need a lot of testing. There's a few that are interesting. And I mean, the Bruiser Renekton was kind of fun as well, with the bonus magic damage. Tier 1 reroll is Nitro. It's Kindred, Nidalee, Shyvana, and then later Elise. But that one is definitely the noob-friendly tier 1 reroll. By the way, Lynn, how did you even find that stupid channel? Like, how do you find stuff like that?
Mortality is truly divine.
Six Anima Squad still missing Leona, Zaya, or a second emblem. Yeah, getting 7 is not that easy. Getting 7 is definitely not that easy. And then, even if you get 7, if everything is 1-star, the weapons probably aren't even that strong. Street Demons with no Briar. That's a shame, because Briar is such a fun unit. Guys, I've never seen the Nitro Augment, so I can't really answer any questions about the Nitro Augment. I've literally never seen it in the entire playtest. I think Pandora is better because you can re-roll an emblem or a frying pan into Anima Squad emblem.
We never stop.
No, Street Demons has Mundo. Mundo is tier 1 Street Demon Slayer. There will be plenty of reroll comms, don't you worry. How was your time off from streaming? Honestly, kind of boring. And much less productive than I would have hoped.
That's how Anima Squad gets it done.
I thought you never read YouTube chat. I will punch you. Battle Bunny Misfortune? I mean, Misfortune is Syndicate, right? So we get Zaya, we get Misfortune at home. Is Vayne Ginzo user? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like, you can use Ginzo partly for damage, partly for mana generation. She should be fine with Ginzo. It also means you can do Vayne items into Zaya items, and Zaya can definitely use the Ginzo as well. So it just makes sense from item economy perspective to do Ginzo Vayne into Ginzo Zaya. Oh, why am I locking shop? So I'm currently testing if I can manipulate the starting encounter. Because I want to see what happens if you lock shop. if you haven't seen the hack yet, but you will know the answer to this very fast. Since there's only 2 more rounds left in the stage. His fortune is 4 rage. She's not a melee unit. Will they add something like... You mean, will they add something like 6 costs? I don't think so. The only thing I would like for them to add is a super secret 10 golden ox Easter egg where you get... Oh yeah, okay, so... what you saw right there was the answer. So I locked my shop, and you might have seen that I've gotten a free reroll. And after I pressed the reroll, I got the tailored shop. So you don't get the animation for the hacked shop, but your reroll, you get like a free reroll on the left bottom screen. And that tells you that you currently have the hacked shop. And it still works, like you still get a tailored shop. But I still need to do so many more tests with this. I still have to test like the whole mechanic much more. Future side is black market. I think if you get worth the wait Kindred or Nidalee, it's always worth it to commit on Nitro reroll, because you can also play like 2-3 stars to gain more stacks faster while you're waiting for the 4-star. But yeah, Nitro will see play for sure. I played one Cypher game, it kind of went terrible. I will have to practice some Cypher gameplay on the PBE server, since because it's a loot trade, I will have to play it a lot eventually. 10 golden ox should either give you the fortune tree or make your units invincible. I agree. There should be an Easter egg. 10 golden ox should be an Easter egg. Similar to like 10 fortune or whatever. Yeah, Cypher is hard steal, effectively. Between 2 and 4 hacks appear in the game that can influence carousels, PvE rounds, augments, or general game rules at the start of the game. So here we got another tailored shop. That's from the starting encounter hack. Pretty nice shop, not gonna lie. Pretty nice shop. And yeah, at this point I can effectively rush level 9. I just need to get my hands on 1 spatula, 1 frying pan, or 1 emblem that I can reroll with Pandora's. Substreach. What are your thoughts on some trades having 2 sideweight augments instead of 1? I like it. I don't think, like, I think there's no reason for to limit cool trades to 1 augment. I actually like if some trades have like an early game augment or a late game type augment. I feel like because like if you allow more than 1 augment for 1 trade, then it allows the designers to be more creative in doing late game and early game trades. Okay, we got a black market here, Titanic Strength, Luden's Echo, Binary Airdrop. Anything else? Share the Spotlight, that's a new one, Share the Spotlight. 18% damage jam, 20% Omnivamp, and 2 mana per second. And yeah, you can give this... the positioning is really awkward for Share the Spotlight, to be honest. Because you completely have to clump in your bottom right corner. Is my name based on Courage the Cowardly Dog's characters? No. I've never... Like, I know the show from Reddit, but I've never actually seen it. Did I have champion augments? Yes. I can show one next game. But I think at this point you should have an idea that Aphelios is a lot cooler than Xayah. I like Xayah is gonna have a massive problem because she has to contest with Misfortune, Aphelios, and what was the other one? Zeri. There's like 3 good AD carries in tier 4, and then there's Xayah. It's like that's a real problem. Like Xayah feels like one of these units completely tied to Anima Squad. Because if you want to play a tier 4 AD carry, you just have better options. So yeah, Xayah is definitely tied to Anima Squad in my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this will change, but at least that's the impression that I'm getting. And she, like, I'm not saying she never deals damage. Obviously here, 9.3k damage. That wasn't terrible, you know?
Gets it done.
She did pretty fine in that fight. But the thing is, for me, flavor is pretty important as well. Even, like, sometimes, even if units are useful, I don't like playing them if I don't like how they play. And Xayah is one of these units where I just don't like how she's playing as a unit. And I don't like see this is the thing, you're like, oh, her items aren't good, or oh, she needs to have more marksman or whatever. This doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter because her ability will always feel lame to me no matter what items she has, because I don't like the design of her ability. And so for me, this will never change. Like Xayah for me will always remain something that I'm not gonna like. I can already tell that it's not gonna be a unit that I will ever enjoy playing. And we had some pretty cool Xayahs, by the way. I mean, set 4 Xayah was pretty sweet. Set 7 Xayah was nice. It's not like I'm a Xayah hater. I actually really like Xayah, but this version, man, it feels kind of lame in comparison. And like I said, the biggest problem is she has a lot of competition on tier 4 AD carry. But yeah, she might be a Shojin user. She might be Shojin IE. That's probably true. But when he gets a good ability again, because I haven't seen a interesting Rakan in a long time. I think the last Rakan I actively enjoyed was Release 4.5 Rakan. With Frozen Heart and Sunfire. Oh, we might have to change the tattoo of force here. I mean, we're saying Ox Force, but honestly, it's like Golden Ox, right? Ox Force and Golden Ox are definitely like they're completely different. We just say Ox Force because it's the same skin line from set 8. Release Inkborn Fables Rakan was broken. I don't even remember what he did. What was his trades? I have a terrible memory with stuff like that. Oh, was he the one who swapped between Xayah and Rakan? Ah, right. But wasn't he the guy who almost lost to Crabbrave? The 3-star Rakan? Yeah, I think 3-star Rakan almost lost to Crabbrave if I remember this right. What's the strongest 5 cost? I mean, that's gonna change depending on each patch. But I mean, I can definitely see Aurora, Zac, and Renekton being incredibly powerful filler units and legendary soup comps. And Garen is more specific. I think Garen won't see as much play as the other ones. Because sometimes it's not even worth it to go for these trade mods. Strongest 3-star 5 course we don't know yet because during the playtest the flavor was not in the game yet. Which means all of these 3-star 5 course were kinda lame on the playtest. Yeah, I think Garen as a unit could probably use a bit of love. Like his ability is interesting. Like, I mean, not the ability, the trait is interesting. But as a unit, he is definitely a bit weird. Yeah, Shaco reroll should be viable for sure. I think Shaco reroll might need Slayer Emblem for a good late game. So Shaco reroll, the way it would work is a normal Shaco reroll is a good top 4 comp, but it's gonna get outscaled. And if you have like a high roll Shaco with a Slayer Emblem, then you can probably play for the win. Because then you can do like, I don't know, like Slayer Renekton or something to cap out your board. My opponent has vertical treat demon setup. He's also missing an emblem for 10. He's like one ring trainer. Oh no, not no, he's tower defense, sorry. And no emblem here, sadly. No emblem. No I mean, there can't be a spatula frying pan, but there could have been a normal emblem to reroll with Pandora. Judging by the records, Anima Squad is trash. 4k damage, liquid diarrhea, no efficiency. It's definitely, it might be more of a tempo type play where you maybe you can do like Anima Squad into rush levels and then you cut down on the Anima Squad if you can't get to 10. That might be the case, yes. It's definitely a weird trade. I mean, some of the units are great, don't get me wrong. Like Aurora is Anima Squad and probably one of the best units in the game. But yeah, I feel like one of the problems with Anima Squad will also be Aurora will be very contested. And like having something like 3 Anima Squad is like never worth it in late game. It's way too weak, the weapon. So you would always prefer to run like a Zac or something instead of activating 3 Anima Squad in late game. Okay, we got another hack here. Zac 2-star. Not bad. I mean, if you want to, you can actually put the Zac on the bench. There's a few, I mean, so if you put the super tanky Zac on the bench, then Aurora stays safe longer on the bench. That's good. I should have probably done Archangel Aurora here, but whatever. I think I'm keeping the tier instead of Redemption because I'm speculating on Spatula, Frying Pan, and the stage 6 carousel, in case you're wondering. But this guy is a really scary boombot setup. Skana 3. What else is 3-star? Is that Kog'Maw 3-star? They are a little bit difficult. I mean, I can see Cho'Gath 2-star. Yeah, that should be Kog'Maw 3-star, Skarner 3-star, Urgot, Joe. I think Gargantuan Resolve Triple Titans Cho'Gath. At some point, maybe. Next match, please try Vein Shaker reroll. Dude, I can't play. This is a recording. You're stuck with my terrible decisions from the past. This guy's a Draven 3-star. It's a rapid fire, Cypher. Oh yeah, he went for. Well, 261 is very low cash out. That's like almost nothing. But Cypher still gives a bunch of bonus stats, but unfortunately, this Draven kind of looks a bit useless. I mean, 11k damage is not completely useless, but it's a 3-star tier 3 unit that was supposed to be the main carry here. Pre-recorded gameplay. Well, if only there was some sort of a hint in the stream title that would tell you that it's pre-recorded footage. Well, I mean, Garen's ability missing is not that big of a deal because he gets like 50 mana or something if his ability misses. How do I like the new interpretation of Heartsteel? It's fine. I haven't played it or played enough against it to properly judge it. I will play it a bit for sure. Koboku is 5+, yeah. But he's very tied to Battle Boss, and Vertical Bruisers is kind of weak, so... Oh, look at that! 5 HP! Oh no. 5 HP, we're almost dead here. Yeah, there are a lot of champions from the old sets. It is very reprint heavy for sure. I can't go... I mean, I can go 10 if I sell the Zac, but... At this point, I might as well risk it. Because I can't sell Yumi and I can sell Aphelios if I want. Wait, am I selling something or what am I doing here? Okay, I'm pushing. Okay, I'm getting... I did chicken out. So, for example, I could have placed Urgot, but I can also have Aurora pull Urgot in, give him attack speed, and then keep the Aurora safer on the bench. Okay, we managed to live thanks to a ghost fight. Now we need Spatula, Frying Pan, or Anima's Wood Emblem. Strategist and Spatula and Anima's Wood Emblem. So the funny thing is, if somebody had tried to grief me here, it wasn't possible. Because I could have went for a Spatula or the Emblem. So I would have gotten 10 Anima Squad here, always. So yeah, he got wrecked there. And we get a special shop, a special glitch shop. We already seen the surprise supply drop, so this is the final transit. It's the Sion Train. Unfortunately, I believe this one was bugged a bit during the playtest. You will probably see in a second why. So I think the way this upgrade is supposed to work is like from time to time you get like a train dealing true damage. But yeah, this game ended up something else ended up happening in this game. So yeah, that's the Sion Train. 10k true damage. 15k true damage. 20k true damage. Okay, 21k true damage. Pretty strong. I think this is the way the train is supposed to work. Now you get to see if a bugged one. At least I think it was a bug because it felt like a bug. I could do a redemption on Zack here. It's probably worth it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I won the game the moment I clicked on the sign upgrade. Ah, min-mixing. Fine. Okay. And no, I did not miss Aurora. So that one didn't really look. That's what I meant with bug. That's what I meant with a bug. Yeah, I don't think this is how the game was supposed to work. I think the first fight was the intended interaction because it was like one train every few seconds. But like 20 trains in 1 second, I don't think that was intended.
Who denies our right to rule?
Because like, if it was like the first train from the stage 6-5 fight, you can still win against that. But the 6-6 fight, it would beat every 3-star legendary instantly. It looks great though. Definitely looks fair and balanced. I really wonder what caused this bug, but yeah, I don't know. Would be funny if this bug is still in the PBE server. I did report it, but I don't know.
Let's get this over with.
Ooh, nice items. Yeah, it's kind of like the set 9 Gangplank thingy. You're right. It is kind of like that. Oh. It's another guy trying to do Samira 3-star. But he failed again. He was trying to farm a YouTuber. Little did he know, he became a YouTuber. I have like this feeling I would have beaten Samira 3-star as well. And that is the first place.